To create relationships between the tables, first we need to define the foreign keys. Why did we actually create all these joint tables and lookup tables? Now, if we go to our books table, we can see the category field. This field will directly link to the categories table, to one of the records from the categories table. Now, using this kind of connection, this kind of relationship allows us to connect just one record from the categories table to one record from the books table, which means each record from books table can only be assigned to one category inside of the categories table. Having joint tables, we can assign one record from the books table to many different records from, let's say, languages. Let's say one of the books has been written in English, French, and German. Having language connected directly from the books table to the languages table, we could only assign one record from languages to one book. By having joint tables, we can create as many records as we need to. Because joint tables work like a joint between one table and the other. This is why, if we look at the languages table, we've created the primary key on both of the fields, on book ID and language ID. So let's say book with ID 1 and language with ID 1 can only appear once in this table. Because they are primary, both of these are taken as unique identifier, which means 1 and 1 is one unique identifier. If you'll try to add another record which has 1 and 1 in it to this table, it will return an error and it won't allow you to add this record to this table. But if you, let's say, create book with the ID 1, language ID 1, and then you create another record with book ID of 1 and language ID of 2, that's what allows us to assign many different languages to one book and one language to many different books. This is called many-to-many relationship. So joint tables create this many-to-many relationship. The relationship between a books table and a categories table, which is our direct connection, which allows us to connect just one record from this table to one record inside of the books table. This is called one-to-many and many-to-one. One-to-many because one record from categories table can be assigned to many records inside of the books table. And the other way around, one record from many records from the books table can be assigned to one record inside of the categories table. So that's a quick explanation of all these relationships which we'll be using during the course of this exercise.